Hello everyone, and now welcome to a 2v2 matchup. The players here probably needing no introduction. 120 spawning under the name Orange, Infi spawning under the name Ifi. Meanwhile, we are looking at Fly spawning under the name Fly Go Go Go, and well, Colorful spawning under the name Colorful. 2v2 matchup here. Well, both players playing from China. As we're looking at the Altar of Elders being placed down, Moonwell, Ancient of War off to the side here, ready to get in on some action. Let's get to the 2-minute mark. As well, we don't need to see buildings getting trained. Altar of Elders showing Demon Hunter, Farseer, Shadow Hunter first. Wow, Shadow Hunter first coming in from Infi, and finally Death Knight first coming in from 120. Shadow Hunter first, not nearly that common, so we'll see what the strategies will be. Cheers, hey Metaphysics, good to see you as well. Demon Hunter looking to clear out this Forest Troll, Trapper, Creep Camp, couple of Dark Troll, Berserkers, Timber Wolves here. Demon Hunter may try to get to level 2. As we're looking at him just trying to clean things up here. Yes, Demon Hunter will get to level 2. A quick Hex onto the Demon Hunter, but not enough to really change anything. Shadow Hunter getting a Hex first, and I'm not quite sure what that is about. Normally, Hex is an ability that you get first if you're trying to support a primary hero, allowing him to get in large amounts of damage. The Hex will only make the Demon Hunter feel sheepish temporarily, as we're looking at the Shadow Hunter just dancing around here. Not quite the straight game I was expecting, as the Shadow Hunter now looking to back away. Infi gonna Infi, I guess. Yeah, Infi gonna Infi. Just absolutely strange builds here, as we're looking at the Undead Army coming across for a little bit of help. I would have thought Healing Wave, maybe Serpent Wards, be an annoying player off to the side. Instead, well, Death Knight comes over bringing gifts of Ring of Regeneration and also Healing Salve. Farseer are going to come back around here, perhaps try and get in some of those last hits as well. Who got the last hit? I still think the Death Knight did, who is sitting at level 2. All right, Shadow Hunter. Interestingly enough, having that Ring of Regeneration, Clarity Potion. I don't believe he has the Troll Regeneration just quite yet, but that is some very heavy regeneration overall, as we're looking at a little bit of pressure coming across still. Colorful Farseer able to get in some more damage again, as the Shadow Hunter, well, pretty much just dancing around a bit. All right, so Shadow Hunter, if you remember, is an agility-based hero. Has a decent armor even at level 1, and with that Ring of Regeneration is, well, regenerating a good amount of hit points. And his first unit, is his first unit a mercenary? Yes, his first unit is a giant wolf. I am so confused by Infi's strategy right now. Any thoughts on Gloomstalker, by the way? After casting 2 games on it, having that many gold mines plus the one in the middle is interesting idea so far. It is an interesting idea. I need to see whether or not a game goes late enough on Gloomstalker. With Gloomstalker having some level 7 creeps that aren't really that strong altogether. All right, we've seen some early clearing out and getting of strong items on Gloomstalker. And with that, your hero levels just end up being really high very fast. And because hero levels get so high so fast, it almost becomes a little bit of a risk to even try and go for expos, since your heroes are going to be carrying the game so often. We saw a lot of level 5, level 6 heroes in just the previous one, but that's just my take on it. All right, we are still at Stronghold. We do not have reinforced defenses. Death Knight looking to try to finish this off. Demon Hunter, is he going to try to make his way through? We can see the Orc Burrow is desperately getting repaired by 5 peons. A lot of gold lost there, a lot of lost opportunity, as we see Pit Lord second. All right, what do you do when you go Shadow Hunter first as an Orc? You go Pit Lord second, apparently, as the Demon Hunter now fighting alongside a Naga Siwa, trying to shut down this Death Knight. Death Knight perhaps wishes that he had that Ring of Regeneration that he had given to the Shadow Hunter earlier, as we're still looking at a bit of exchanges below. All right, Death Knight says, you know what? I don't want to be in this fight. Let's see if I can save this Crypt Fiend. And the Crypt Fiend, I believe... Oh! The Crypt Fiend teleported and died? I'm confused now. I don't believe that's... Huh? It wasn't like a ritual dagger, right? Telefrag? Yeah. Maybe. Alright. Coming across Bestiary, training up Grunts, also adding in. There's that Voodoo Lounge out in the front position, healing, some healing salves being placed out. No Clarity Potion on the Shadow Hunter. Pit Lord sitting at level 1. As, well, Fly and Colorful working together to clear out some, well, relatively difficult creep camps. Demon Hunter, I think, picks up, well, a spiked collar. Perhaps not the summon that he would really want, since the Demon Hunter already has access to Mana Burn. But perhaps with the spiked collar, he can put pressure a little bit further. Boots of Quotha lost +6, a little bit of damage going back and forth. A Shaman's coming back across here, but the Demon Hunter has a lot of targets for those mana burns as the Frost Nova goes down, finishing off some of those creeps. There goes more mana again as the Lich looks to back away. Demon Hunter still ready for the charge. Scroll of Speed, that Crypt Fiend, that Hex Crypt Fiend able to back up. Never seen a faster moving rabbit apparently than that one. All right, Great Hall trying to be established right here in the middle. We can see a Fell Stalker out here. Are we going to see some mana burns? Trying to mana burn down the Lich. It could be a good safe call here as Infi is trying to back away with that Pit Lord. Healing Wave is bouncing around as the Pit Lord trying to back away down to 15 hit points. He gets taken down. So, yeah, Pit Lord falls at level 1. Death Knight didn't have enough mana to get a Death Coil off to try and save that Pit Lord as the Demon Hunter and that Fell Stalker were able to mana burn a couple of times, I believe. Kodo Beast looking for a meal. Is he going to be able to grab a Raider? No, he is not. No, instead grabs a Grunt and is now backing away as we're looking at some Healing Wave trying to save. Obsidian Statues joining in on the battle. Farseer continuing to push with some Spirit Wolves. And, well, the Teal Expo looks like it is going to be overexposed and caught out as the Naga Sea Witch gets up to level 2. All right, low hit point Raider going to perhaps hang into the back, perhaps try to take down that Great Hall. Another mana burn by that Fell Stalker there, completely shutting down these enemy heroes as the Pit Lord is already back out on the battlefield. Pit Lord level 1 heroes do resurrect very quickly. Pit Lord trying to swipe his way through with Cleave. No Howl of Terror as the Spirit Wolves are now going after that Obsidian Statue. Obsidian Statue quickly taken down as well. Demon Hunter still diving across here. Pit Lord gets up to level 2. Lot of armor on that Pit Lord, surprisingly so. 15 armor on that Pit Lord. All he needs now is a Howl of Terror to, well, scream and then debuff all of the units around him as we're looking at more heroes leveling up. Death Knight gets up to level 4. Demon Hunter trying to chase after that unit again. Fell Stalker still somehow alive after all this time as another Crypt Fiend gonna fall. However, the additional Teal base is mining gold, so that does come with a little bit of, well, a little bit of an economic advantage, but that is not going to be something to be held. Coming back around. Demon Hunter, there's that Howl of Terror that we were expecting. Level only 3 points of mana burned here. Death Knight wants to be able to support this Pit Lord with Death Coils and keep him alive. There goes an Impale. Well, yeah, Crypt Lord joining in on here as well as the Demon Hunter, well, quickly gets hexed and he's trying to back away. Crypt Lord may try to go for another Impale here, perhaps throw everything up into the air again, rack up more damage. Is the Crypt Lord going to line things up and really be able to deal more damage? There it goes again, throwing everything up into the air, trying to go after the Kodo Beast, which represents a large amount of damage. Rejuvenation, not enough, as we see a double level of Farseer and I believe the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter still trying to back away. Pit Lord could be in trouble, down to 70 hit points. There's a Death Coil keeping him alive as he backs up again. No Obsidian Statues, however, making it difficult to keep the Pit Lord. Oh, that was a Healing Wave. And not able to keep the Pit Lord alive there. All right. It looks as though, yeah, that is going to get taken. I don't know how that was taken down, but yeah, all that was taken down right there. Perhaps the Fell Stalker was able to finish the job and shut down that Expo. No reinforced defenses. Supply count 33 and 42, going up against 45 and 48. So Fly and Colorful having the definite army size advantage. Hero levels are difficult to account for since there's no real overlay, or I haven't gotten an overlay for 2v2 matchups yet. I believe there is a good 2v2 overlay out there. I just don't know. I just don't have access to it. I think Todd had mentioned it a couple of years back now. Anyways, Shaman getting taken down. Oh, healing wards picked up. That is going to be a nice item as the Pit Lord wants to get to level 3. Death Knight can hang back here. Lich could perhaps even hang back, give all the experience to the Pit Lord and to that Crypt Lord, allowing them to be more frontline heroes, tankier units in that front spot. Meanwhile, Shadowhunter is sitting at level 3 with Devotion Aura as well. Not quite sure why Infi is not moving that hero off. Fly looking to set up an expo there. Tree of Life entangling this northern expo as well. And Fly and Colorful looking to take the economic lead once they were able to get to, well, even after taking or shutting down Infi's and, well, 120's expo earlier. All right, dual Raiders, a Grunt. Colorful's Tree of Life doesn't really stand a chance here. Demon Hunter may try and get a mana burn off, but he may end up being on the wrong end of an Impale and Hex suddenly, and completely out of position. Kodobe's trying to retreat back here. We're looking at a Great Hall nearly done. Little bit of poking damage coming back across as the Great Hall finally completed here. And, well, one good expo destruction deserves another, apparently, as, well, Infi and 120 have exactly that in mind. All right, unit's gonna try and engage. There's an ensnare. Voodoo Lounge getting caught up in a pretty unfavorable spot. Shadowhunter trying to retreat back here. There's a healing wave. Takes a Frost Nova. Are we gonna see a healing ward as well? We're looking at some Spirit Link getting cast around here. It does have healing wards. Why isn't he placing it down? I don't know. Healing wave still bouncing around. There's the healing wards and placing them two side by side across the entire army position here, making it difficult. Are we gonna see some more impales? The Shadowhunter is getting that healing ward benefit. Farseer ends up getting taken down though. Level 2 on the Crypt Lord. Farseer, the red Farseer falls at level 4 as both sides are still fighting their way through this fight here. Shadowhunter of a Fly. Healing wards, well, could try and place down more healing wards. Death Knight off to the north, no mana, as the Demon Hunter looking to shut down a couple of the destroyers as well. This is an absolute bloodbath. Both sides are just suffering heavy casualties. There are healing wards abound, and I think that's one of the reasons why we didn't actually see anyone focused fire the healing wards. Both sides had access to healing wards, and because both sides had access to healing wards, players weren't really quite sure whose healing wards were whose, or their teammates didn't, unless you tried to hover over it, and, well, that could have been a bit of a dangerous misclick if you weren't 100% sure. Double level up. Fly gets to level 4. Nagasi, which gets up to level 4. Scroll of Town Portal purchased. Pit Lord falls at level 3. There goes an ensnare, and Fly gonna lose this Kodo Beast and give back a Crypt Fiend. Infi 120 ready to shut down this Great Hall. Obsidian Statue, however, doesn't have that much mana. Great Hall going to fall here, and both sides once more operating on two bases with about 6 minutes of mining left. How are things going to be unfolding here next? That is the question. Pit Lord out on the battlefield. Looks like he was, well, resurrected at the tavern and now has rejoined in on the fight. Pit Lord still with 15 armor, looking very strong. Also has that Ring of Regeneration. Death Knight, Unholy Aura as well. As another, well, this forward outpost, Voodoo Lounge, going to get quickly cleaned up. So Infi has a lot of raiders and is able to, well, rake down these buildings quickly. Shadow Hunter, Pit Lord, well, I guess if your partner is undead, it does make sense. And then the Shadow Hunter has ways to support that Death Knight who often can't heal himself. Both sides ready to fight. All right, Shadow Stalker Illusion. All right, Demon Hunter Illusion completely ignored now. There's another mana burn going down. There goes an Impale. Both sides trying to get that little bit of edge advantage. Voodoo Lounge being built by Infi for a little bit of an outpost for heals as well. Destroyer's getting ensnared down. Healing Wave bouncing around. Demon Hunter has not been able to mana burn down all of these targets as we see another mana burn go down on the Death Knight here. Removing mana from Obsidian statues now could also be a good call as we're still seeing more level ups. Crypt Lord now sitting at level 3. Demon Hunter perhaps try and chase down, shut down that Crypt Lord once more. Another Staff of Preservation for a save as the Demon Hunter, well, on the receiving end of a bunch of spells, somehow able to stay alive even after the ensnare. There goes another Impale, throwing up those units once more. Druid of the Claw getting taken out again and again. Still pushing the Obsidian statues, holding the army together as the Death Knight stays at level 5 in the back spot. Pit Lord, however, falls at level 4. The Death Knight, perhaps unaware, needing to know that he needed to Death Coil and save that Pit Lord. And without that front line 15 hero or 15 armor hero, difficult to well, absorb a lot of that damage. All right, more ensnares, more attacks, more rejuvenations coming across. Pit Lord, well, down. Crypt Lord, not enough mana to Impale as we're looking to pick off units again. All right, this Crypt Lord down to 89 hit points. Is he going to be able to back away? He is. Demon Hunter down to 128 hit points. Is he going to get taken down? He does. And now level 5 Demon Hunter falls. Crypt Lord is now back up to 600 hit points as low hit point Druid of the Claw getting cleaned up once more. All right, it's looking like, well, it's looking like 120 and Infi are finding a way to make this strategy work here. Pit Lord still pushing their way through again, back out here onto the battlefield. Colorful has left the game. Fly gonna be leaving the game momentarily as well, and that will be it. A crazy, crazy matchup here. Yeah, 120 really carrying the team here with those heroes. At level 5 on that Death Knight, level 4 on that Lich, but perhaps last to the party, but making a big impact with those Impales. That Crypt Lord able to get in those stuns, mitigate some damage while they were in the air, and come away with the win. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below.